Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Rennline ExactFit magnetic phone mount on the Mk6 Volkswagen lineup. Hey guys, got a new merch store available with some hats, shirts, and other accessories, so if you want to pick up some cool swag and support the channel, go ahead and click that link in the description below. Things are so quiet when they're stock. It's crazy. That's right guys, today we're finally getting around to putting the phone mount in the Mk6. That's my wife's car. A little backstory on getting this mount in. If you saw the video I did on the Mk5 there, you heard me ranting and raving about how it didn't fit and blah blah blah. Turns out there's actually two different options for this mount. One for the soft touch dash and one for the regular dash. She's got the soft touch dash. I ordered this from ECS originally. They did not have the listing for the soft touch dash, but I've been working with them throughout this process to get it all sorted out, and we have updated their website to now include the soft touch dash option. So if you are ordering from ECS, they have both options up there. Just make sure you order the right one for the dash that you have. This was a Christmas gift for my wife, so obviously December. It is now July. She's just recently had her birthday, so love you babe, sorry. So this is the Rennline ExactFit motor mount going in, ExactFit phone mount from Rennline going in the Mk6 Jetta. This is a 2013 Jetta, it's a Mk6. Although the mount might be different going from like the Golf to the Jetta and whatever dash option you have, the process for installing it is going to be the same. So go ahead and follow along. It's really simple, nice and easy, nice and quick, and gives you a nice hands-free setup in the car for your phone. Nice little mount. So let's do it. So first things first, tools you're going to need. You will need an interior panel tool, a 1/8 inch Allen driver, a T20 Torx, and then I've got a 1/4 inch driver to put the Torx bit in. I like having a little magnet handy. You never know when you're going to drop something and you need a magnet to pick up one of the screws or something. So first step in getting this all together is you've got the bracket here that we're going to be mounting to the car, and then you've also got to mount the ball here to it. So you got to back this screw out with the lock washer and then mount that here. So this is what your 1/8 inch Allen driver is going to be for. Just back out this screw, and then you can use that with the lock washer to mount this to the bracket. You're going to want to keep the lock washer on the back side of the bracket, so put the screw with the lock washer through from the back side, and then you can put the ball on this side here and then tighten everything down. Make sure it's nice and tight with that lock washer and everything. You don't want the vibrations from driving down the road to back that on you. That's why they put a nice lock washer on it. So just use your 1/8 inch Allen driver, tighten that thing down. That's what it'll look like there with the lock washer and everything on it, and then the bracket's going to be sitting in there about like that. So on the Mk6 here, all we have to do is pull one panel off. It's going to be this whole outer bezel around your air conditioning controls, as well as the infotainment center here. So this is what you're going to use your panel tool for. Just slowly go around it and start prying it off. You don't want to put too much pressure on it because you can crack it. So just work it around, get all the tabs popped off. Don't go crazy with your force, otherwise you will start breaking the tabs from behind and stuff. There will be this little center section here. There will be a couple tabs on there that need to get popped off. And once you have that popped off, you can just kind of lay it down. You do have a plug down here for your airbag light, so just kind of rest that off to the side. Two screws you need to get to are these ones here. So these are what your T20 Torx is going to be for. All you got to do is pull those out. You got two on the other side holding it in, so you can just go ahead and pull those out without worrying about the radio falling on you. This is the point where that magnet might come in handy if you need it. And you can see the bracket's just going to sit in here. The hole should line up pretty well, and it should mate up with this outside corner here. So then you can just reverse the process and put the screws back in. Now is a good time. You can either do this before or after, but you do have to mount the magnet setup to the ball here. So this little back side unscrews from there. Slide that over the ball like so, and then you can pop this magnet onto it, and then you can go ahead and thread that locking collar back onto it. It might be easier to do this before you get it mounted, but you can do it either way, before or after. But that's what it's going to look like with the magnet mounted to it. So we'll just get that in there. With this lined up and the holes lined up for your screws, all you got to do is put the screws back in, tighten them down, and then make sure while you're tightening them down, you have the bracket pressed as far against the dash to the right side of the vehicle as you can. That way there's no gap or anything. That's going to give us enough clearance to get the panel back in, which we definitely need because you're adding material there and it's already a tight clearance. All right, with those tightened down and everything pushed over as far as we can go ahead and start popping this panel back on. Just keep in mind that you did add a little bit of material there, but be gentle with the brackets when you pop them in. Just make sure they're lined up and then start working your way around and popping them in. Don't force it because you can break those tabs on the back side. It's going to be a little tight on this side just because you're adding that bracket there, but with all the tabs popped in, everything's back in, and you've got a well hidden factory look phone mount. The only other thing you're gonna have to do to your phone is it does come with a couple magnets here, so you're gonna have to put one of those on your phone. They are adhesive on the back. You can either stick them to your phone, or like I do, I've got a thin case on the phone and I just kind of sandwich it between the phone and the case. I don't use the adhesive, and everything works pretty good. But now you got a nice firm spot to mount your phone, go hands-free, and it's just magnetic, so easy on and off for the phone. You're not attaching anything to your dash vents like some of the other guys do, and then you risk breaking your dash vents and all that stuff. So this is a really good factory look phone mount. Alright guys, there you have it. Quick and easy install on that Rennline ExactFit magnetic phone mount going in the Mk6 lineup of Volkswagen vehicles. Pretty straightforward, very minimal tools, and about a 2-minute install. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the links down below so you can follow me on social media, and you can hit up that merch store, get yourself some nice Voyage RC swag, help the channel out. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.